What's up, YouTube? ODST General back again. I would like to start off by saying, guys, I am sorry if I sound kind of weird or my voice kind of cuts out on me. I've got a cold here, and we're just gonna try and power through it. But today we're gonna be doing some Stormworks, and I put out a poll for you guys, and overwhelmingly out of the 3 votes involved, 2 of those were for a large ship, a giant ship. In fact, we have the R.M.S. Atlantic here today. So this is a pretty awesome ship. There is a mission that also coincides with this that will automatically attach to the ship. Now, I've just used the mission editor, so there's a thing for the objective to go over there, but we're not going to worry about that. So let's go ahead. We'll check out the ship here, and we'll work our way up from back to front and try this thing out, see how it works. So we've got some cabins here, some passenger cabins. There's lights there. There's a door here, but there's no means to enter this door. Let's get me another passenger cabin yet. Oh, there's some more stairs down here. So this is a huge ship, I believe. There was a cross-section that the guy who designed this showed off, this cross-section. This thing's insane. It's so massive. One issue I do take with it is the lack of ability to board the ship from the ground properly. Like, you need to have like boarding ramps of some kind to be able to enter the ship. These toggle buttons do not seem to actually toggle these doors. So he's gone through, he's tied a bunch of logic together, but apparently it is lacking in some places. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. It's really easy to get lost in here too. So easy. I'm not sure where to go. Well, we got another door that takes us down even further. So this looks like this is the engine room. So it appears this thing's powered by actually aircraft engines. Shockingly enough, as you'd think that something like this would be hooked up to diesel engines. Now maybe he has opted for diesel engines elsewhere on the ship because of its massive size, and these are just for appearances. I'm not sure. Got a bunch of gears and stuff here. And not sure. I guess these are probably supposed to be like boilers or something like that. That goes further. Oh man, this is gonna be a hard ship to explore. Oh, hello. What's this toggle do? That's for that door. Where's that door go? Well, that part seems to be submerged underwater. Apparently something's not 100% airtight on this vessel. Now, I can't remember. I don't think this one's sinkable. I know there's a vessel similar to this one that's sinkable. There's another door, a couple toggle buttons, but they don't seem to do anything either. So we're going to go ahead, head back up here. Nothing there. See if we can't find our way out onto the deck of the ship. Oh gosh, this is galley, it looks like. Or mess, I should say. More passenger quarters. Some more rooms up here. These are just empty rooms, I guess socialization areas or something here. Really just kind of whatever you wanted it to be, I suppose. So this is back at the top. Once again, sorry guys about the coughing and the voice, just unavoidable. So here we are back up on the deck. It is getting later. I thought I overrode the time, but I guess I did. I had the game crash. Let's do this. Well, nice and bright for you guys. Holy cow, that is super bright compared to what it was. Can I get up here? How do I get it? I mean, I'm sure I can. I just don't know how. Oh, don't jump off the ship. That would be bad. Okay, right here. This is a awesome ship. I was going to show you guys off a destroyer that was a two-part vessel, but just nowhere near as cool. Oh, so this seems like it's the helm of the ship back here, or at least one spot for the helm from the back. That's kind of interesting. I guess that's for if you're backing up the ship or something, you can just really easily reverse the ship if need be. Or maybe if the captain just wants to spend some time outside, he can. So we've got some kind of toggle, I'm not sure. But let's go ahead, let's keep exploring a bit here. Another toggle button that does not do anything. Now, that's kind of a shame, but, you know, I'll forgive all these, like, toggles and stuff that don't have, like, any purpose just for the sheer size of the ship and all the objects and blocks. I mean, this guy's put a ton of work in here. We've got a whole bunch more chairs, benches, stuff like that. That's probably a light. Yeah, that's interior lighting. We've got another stairwell here. This is different than the one we originally had. These also have crew quarters right here. Or not crew quarters, but passenger quarters. So I'm assuming that room's going to mirror this. Yes, yes it does. I mean, the only thing you can really call this is just impressive. I mean, that's really the only word for something like this design here. Let's see if I can get up on top here again. Is that a staircase? It certainly is. Got a clock here. It's kind of neat. So yeah, this is probably one of the best vehicles to rescue somebody. You could rescue everybody on the map and still have room. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's like, you got the lighting coming through the ceiling there. That's just cool. Let's see. This door doesn't work either. Now I feel like these doors should go outside. So I don't know if just like he's mistakenly not gotten all the logic just because there was so much stuff he missed stuff, or quite what happened there. But let's see here. Let's see if I can get outside with this. Yeah. We got a thing here. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Is that supposed to be like the cables for the lifeboat or something? Not sure what these buttons do. Probably nothing. They're just push buttons, so they're just probably there for decoration. What's cool though is that you can actually load and unload stuff, so you have to hold the buttons down, which is kind of unfortunate. But you can see, as I hold the button down here, the crane actually lowers, which is cool. But you can also rotate the crane around like this. It's quite fast, so you want to probably be a little bit careful with it. But it's pretty neat. That's actually got a magnet on the end too, so it's actually pretty functional. Let's go ahead and keep exploring here. We've got, looks like this is actually the bridge of the ship, so there's all the controls that were in the back are up here, as well as some additional stuff it seems. So we've got exterior lighting, got interior lighting for the bridge. No, yeah, so you can sink this ship. This is a sinkable one. It seems the engine's also controlled from here, so let's go ahead. Let's get ready to start that. So our engines are started up. So got a table and a clock here, so I'm not sure if this is supposed to be like the captain's quarters, I guess. Just sleeps right off the bridge if he wants to, or that would be his quarters. I'm not sure what the other one's supposed to be. Maybe just where he's like his office or something, his ready room, as it were. And then this is presumably his where he would sleep. we've got throttle here. I'm not sure what that throttle's for. Another throttle. A lot of throttles here. I'm not sure what these are for. There's a lot of gauges, but there's no indication as to what the gauges are actually for or what the throttles are for here. So we've got the navigation lights. We're just going to go ahead and check out the front of the ship, and then we're going to take this thing for a spin, guys. So we've got... Check out this, and we'll go down below, see what else is below. So we've got more cranes here. I'm presuming these things are operable, just like the other ones. Yep, so there's controls right there for it. So, yep, definitely a lot of cranes, so there's a lot of ways to load cargo and the like onto the ship if you need to. It's a big ship, so there's plenty of room for cargo, and I guess you would just put the cargo right here. Oh yeah, see, that's all opens up. That's really cool. The other one, there's another one in the back there that would open up, then that means. Okay, let's see if we can't find that below. So that goes directly below deck. There's probably some more passenger quarters. Yeah, passenger cabins. So there's another stairwell. This doesn't seem to go to anything, just like a skylight type of deal. We've got the anchor room. So yeah, just a ton of detail and thought put into this. Probably another light. Yeah, there we go. So just such a cool ship. So much work put into this. It really is. Got, what was that, like card room or something maybe? Not sure. Let's, yeah, let's go ahead and head back up. Not sure where the, cargo room comes out at. Guess that would be if I go in here. I take the stairs down maybe? Yeah, okay. So yeah, just a pretty well-versed ship. I mean, it's not gonna fight any fires, and it's probably not super fast, but let's go ahead, let's close those doors here. Okay, that's closed, so yeah, let's go ahead and take this thing for a spin, guys. We got throttle back here, but like I said, I'm not sure what. So it sounds like those might be for each individual prop or something. I'm not sure. Propeller. See if I can see these things. So this ship's so big. So we got 2 propellers, and they're not spinning. So I'm not sure what's actually on here. I don't know what that would, what that's actually being driven by. I don't know if those are just designed for looks, I would think. So I'm not sure what's actually driving this. Let's go ahead and, let's click this throttle. Not sure what's happening here now. Those still aren't spinning. I don't know if that's going to start taking water onto the ship. Let's check this thing out at night, though. Oh, that's cool looking. Oh, no, don't want to do that. So we got a door down there, too. So, yeah, there's obviously stuff I've missed. And I skipped over and stuff. Just, I mean, there's so many rooms in here to explore. What we might do is, there's some magnets somewhere. I'm not sure where these magnets attach at, but maybe if we can figure it out, we'll try to break this thing apart and show you guys a cross-section of it. I think that would be pretty cool. I don't know why Sync 2 is on. Oh, wait. I think I just split it. Well, looks like I just figured out how to show you guys that cross-section here. So there's, yeah, there goes the other part of the ship. So, yeah, you can see there, I mean, it looks like there's only a handful of levels, but you gotta figure that whole red part probably has, like, levels and stuff, too. I wonder if that's actually starting to sink down, too. I can't really tell, but it looks like it is starting to go down. So I think I did activate the ability to sink it, activated the pumps and stuff, and I might still be active here. Because I know it's not, it's capable of floating on its own. I know that for a fact. Let's go below deck. Let's see here. I've activated sync 1 and 2, so I'm presuming we are going to be taking on water here. That's not the way we want to go. Not sure where this thing would take on water from, though. I'm not sure. We don't seem to have actually taken on any water yet. It's hard to say, but that door certainly looks like it's lower in the water now. It's I'm not sure though. This is, as far as I can tell, the lowest level I can get to. But I don't know where the water intake comes in on this vessel, so let's oh no, here we go. Yeah, definitely taking on water. So there's water filling up this bottom area now. It's really slow though. It's kind of buggy, so it might not even be on this level. It might be down further level. It's hard to say, just the way it's appearing now. But you can see the outline of the ship. So these are the boilers or whatever. Well, there's not any apparent water in here, so I'm not sure. I don't know if that's supposed to be the water level or what. This is definitely underwater at this level here, but it's not really apparent that's taking out water. I don't think it is. I'm not sure what these sensors are for. I don't know if that's for water level or to measure something else, or if they're just for show. Yeah, I mean, when we were higher up, like here, it looked really evident that the boat was taking on water, but it's not so clear now. See if we can't get back up to the bridge here. Yeah, I meant to test the ship in rougher waters before detaching it, so that's kind of a frustrating thing. I wish that had been marked a little bit better. You seem to be listing a little bit too. I don't know if that's because of water intake or if that's just because of like wind or something. It's really hard to tell if we are getting lower in the water. Let's get back in the bridge. We'll tap and we'll see if we're taking on further water here. Should be a little bit easier to tell from third person, I think. Well, yeah, we're pretty. Well, that bottom section is listing for sure. That bottom door is completely submerged. Now that was not submerged before, so we are very slowly taking on water. But I don't think we're going to get too far because the shore is right there. So, or the bottom of the lake or the water ocean. I'm not sure quite what sort of body of water we're in here, but it's the bottom of it's right there. So don't have too much further to go to get into that. Let's go ahead and just go the whole way with this. Put us in some rough seas here. So, I don't think that's going to make a big difference, though. As far as sinking goes, actually, it might slow the whole process down if we are. So, yeah, this is supposed to be sinkable, but I don't know, maybe if the ships had stayed combined, maybe it would have sunk, I'm not sure. We've covered pretty good distance, it seems, so I don't see the other half of the ship any longer. Cat's going crazy all of a sudden, I don't know why. So yeah, that was the magnet. I'm not sure what this toggle did. That might have been like the other set of magnets or something on the other side. I think that's where we took off from, so I don't know why we can't see the other ship. The other half of it, at least. But, you know, for half a ship, it handles itself really well in these rough seas. I mean, they're not making a difference at all, really. Obviously, the whole ship might have handled a bit differently, but I really don't think it would have. All in all, though, guys, I think that's going to be it. You know, we've been on this ship, we tried sinking it. It's, I might just actually... No, yeah, it's definitely taking a little while. We're almost up to the red line. We're still listing somewhere in Rusty, so it's hard to say for sure, but I'm pretty sure this is actually taking a while. Let's do this. Let's cancel that wind. Drop that off. This will be a good indicator. So yeah, very, 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 very slowly it is sinking here. However, you know, I don't know that really makes much of a difference at all, to be honest with you guys. Because, you know, anyways, like I was starting to say, I don't know if it makes much of a difference whether or not it's sinkable, because you really can't tell when you're in the bottom here. See, and you get inside it, there's no water in here. It's not apparent that you're sinking, so. Anyway, guys, though, this was the R.M.S. Atlantic. If I remember by the time I get this video out, which is going to be sometime from now, I will go ahead and link the video in the description. Oh, there's some water down here. Yeah, very slow sinking. But I'll link it in the description, guys. If you haven't already, check this boat out. It is an awesome vessel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.